Alright, what's up, you fucking losers? Welcome back to another Raw review. I'm a little
Okay.
upset right now because I was watching. So I was at. Okay, so the purpose is I was at work. Austin watched the first 2 hours of Raw, and I watched the last hour of Raw after I got off. So I know what happened the last hour. Austin will walk you through what happened the first 2 hours, and I can do the last hour. But, so just finished watching Raw, and I wanted to watch a little bit of Raw talk because, um, excuse me, because I wanted to see Charlie Caruso and her beautiful fit body, but I can't do that because for some she's been on Raw Talk every week, but for some reason tonight they had Sarah Schreiber on there, dumb fucking blonde cunt. I don't know why she's on there. She has no substance. She's generic and robotic. Nobody likes her. Why is Sarah Schreiber on Raw Talk? Get that fucking bitch off my screen and give me Charlie Caruso's massive breasts. That's all I'm saying. I want to see Charlie Caruso. R-Truth was there. I love R-Truth, but I wanted to see some Charlie Caruso titties. That's what I wanted to
Oh
see.
my god.
But Charlie Caruso wasn't there. So I'm upset.
All right, I'm getting. Talk more about Sarah Schreiber.
Sarah Schreiber had, I don't know why she had her hair, like, she had her hair all done. Like, you went through all that effort and you still look fucking ugly. Like, why? She had like her hair like all hairsprayed and poofed up. Like people are actually gonna fucking watch Raw Talk to watch her. No, nobody want to hear her speak. Nobody cares what the fuck she has to say. Everybody wants to see Charlie Caruso, not fucking her. God, another stupid blonde basic bitch bimbo that they hire just because of her looks. At least Charlie Caruso has some sort of character, but Sarah Schreiber is like putting a wig on a fucking android. Like
Is that the Android phone or an Android like?
an actual robot.
Oh,
Like fucking made me mad. Literally, that was the only reason I clicked on Raw Talk. Cause I wanted to see what was Charlie Caruso wearing tonight. How good was she looking? I click on there. I see Sarah Schreiber's fucking dumb fucking Madagascar hairstyle, fucking African lion mane looking stupid ass hair. God, what a dumb fucking bitch.
on that note, we we kick off with Triple H coming to the ring, set to address the
Hmm.
Drew McIntyre COVID situation.
All
Because if
right.
you didn't know, Drew has COVID.
So I was only the first 2 hours I was in and out because I was at work. I was talking to Austin while he was watching it, so I know some stuff, but Austin will take the reins.
So Randy Orton comes out with his slow, methodical, boring self, and and, and he goes out there and he's talking to Triple H, and
Did,
Triple H is like, "I don't like what you did with those legends."
did Triple H have a long
Because
entrance too at the beginning?
no, he came out there and was quick to the point, but
Mm.
Randy Orton's always slow and methodical. I don't care if you're freaking 40, you could come out there and run or something. Like,
Give an Undertaker a run for his money.
yeah, so basically, the whole extent of that, Randy Orton challenges Triple H in the main event, and also says something about Triple H's wife, which gets Triple H to punch him.
Oh boy, a comment about Stephanie McMahon. How many times have we heard that over the years?
Well, it wasn't really too much of a comment about Stephanie McMahon. It was more of a comment about Stephanie McMahon being the one that wears the pants in the family.
I remember CM Punk saying that in a promo.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then, as you remember, Lacey Evans got seduced Ric Flair last week.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Charlotte versus Lacey Evans happens, and It was a mainly a Charlotte win, pretty much. It was basically a Charlotte match, pretty much a Charlotte match, and then Ric Flair comes out halfway through, then it goes on commercial.
Mm-hmm. There's
Then
a
they continue
lot of
on with the.
commercials on this show.
Oh God, yeah. They come back from commercial, and Ric Flair's just watching the match, and what do you know? Lacey Evans, I guess, has a sugar daddy now. Because Ric Flair, I guess, and Lacey Evans are a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because Lacey Evans wins because of Ric Flair.
I mean, hey, I don't
Um,
blame her for going after Ric Flair. I mean, Ric Flair could probably perform better than that freaking chimp-looking fucking neckbeard that she's married to.
oh,
He literally has a Lars Sullivan beard with like chimpanzee ears. He looks like a fucking Mr.
uh,
Potato Head.
and Drew McIntyre comes on the screen to tell us that he's one of the fortunate ones with no symptoms, but COVID should not be taken lightly,
Mm-hmm.
basically. So all you freaking it's in the airwaves and people are lying to us. Shut up.
Yeah, all the people
Listen to
who
Drew McIntyre.
all the people who that COVID isn't real. I've had people tell me this to my face at work that COVID is not real. It's just a government conspiracy to get us all to conform and brainwash us. There are people out there that legitimately think like that. There's people in WWE that think like that. Nia Jax, for example, who was on the show later in the show. But Nia Jax says she doesn't need to wear a mask because God gave her a strong immune system. Fucking retard. You got
Oh,
all
I
that
think this is gonna
fat,
be
so it
your.
probably filters all the fucking air that
I
goes into your
think
body.
this next segment is gonna be for you because it's Jeff Hardy versus Jackson Riker, and then Jeff
Son of a
Hardy
bitch.
versus Elias.
I knew this was coming. So, I didn't watch this. I'm glad I didn't, because I probably would have been more upset. But, so Jeff Hardy pretty much jobs out to Jackson Riker from, you said it was a roll-up pin?
But Jackson Riker took the twist of fate like a spinning neck breaker. Just by the
Hmm.
way.
So, pretty much this was a TNA match. This was Jeff Hardy versus Gunner. So, yeah, I didn't see the match. I heard about it. But what I wanted to talk about was Jeff Hardy. Now, let me take a sip of my drink real quick. Okay, so Jeff Hardy, I don't know what this man did wrong. I don't know what illegal drug sales he committed backstage. I don't know what freaking Jeff Hardy could have possibly done to be treated the way he is. I don't understand why Jeff Hardy is jobbing out every single week. I don't understand why Jeff loses every single week. I don't understand why Jeff goes out there and looks like a freaking imbecile every single week. I don't get it. Is it because Matt is in AEW? Is that the reason? Is that because according to Matt Hardy, that's the reason why they're doing the Hardy Bros, because according to Matt Hardy, mediocre Matt, as some call him, according to him, Vince McMahon made the Hardy Bros with Jeff and Riddle so he could try to make the WWE Universe forget that Matt Hardy ever existed. I don't know how true that is, but like, is Matt the reason that they're booking Jeff so badly? Because Jeff had the Intercontinental Championship. It seemed like they were doing something with Jeff. He was supposed to get no more words back. What happened to that? Now Jeff is jobbing out every single week, teaming with fucking Matt Riddle. They're probably in the back with fucking bags and bags of fucking marijuana, probably chilling back there smoking, probably dealing it to everybody. That's why everybody can't fucking wrestle on this show. That's why fucking all these people botch and stumble around, because they're fucking high off their fucking ass. Whatever Jeff Hardy's fucking aluminum North Carolina marijuana mix. I don't know. I don't understand why Jeff Hardy. This is what I don't understand. So Jeff loses to Jackson Riker, and then you say he faced Elias and beat Elias. Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
So he beats Elias, who's garbage. Elias looks like a fucking hobo you would pick up off the side of a fucking road, laying on a piece of fucking nasty ass poop stain covered fucking cardboard. Fucking. So he beats Elias. Now my question is why? They already had a fucking rivalry with Jeff and Elias, where Jeff nearly fucking killed himself by hitting his head on the steps. Why would you risk doing Jeff versus Elias again? Okay, Elias can't fucking wrestle. Elias fucking sucks cock. Okay? Not only that, why are you booking Jeff Hardy the way you're booking him? And for the people who say, oh, Jeff Hardy's putting people over, fuck you. He is not putting people over. He's looking like a freaking washed up legend. That's what he's looking like right now. And it's sad. It is sad. Jeff Hardy, somebody who, when he left in 2009, is one of the most highly requested people to ever come back. Somebody who people were literally dying for to come back. Nobody gave two fucking this is why Matt Hardy can fucking put that dick right back in his mouth, because no matter what Matt Hardy says or what he does or what stupid ass gimmick he makes, the fact of the matter is nobody gave a goddamn rat's ass if Matt Hardy ever returned. And that's me saying that, a huge Hardy Boys fan of Hardy Boys Mark. Don't get me wrong, I love Matt Hardy, but it's like, goddamn, dude, like, you ain't as big as you think you are, okay? So sit down, bud, because Jeff has always been the star. It sucks that it was that way, and you never were more popular than Jeff, but that's just the facts are the facts. Or like your dumbass new T-shirt says, the truth is the truth, Matt. Fucking literally from 2009 when Jeff left, literally everybody wanted Jeff to come back so bad. I seen all these videos of people making like fake Jeff Hardy Royal Rumble returns and all that, and like years and years and years and years and years of people saying they wanted Jeff Hardy to come back every single year. Every year people would think he's going to be in the Royal Rumble. Every year there was rumors about Jeff Hardy returning. I've never seen somebody so requested to return in my life. I really haven't.
Punk.
Well, yeah, CM Punk is probably the biggest one ever that's been requested to return, but I'd say Jeff would probably be second place after that, maybe. But like Jeff, like people wanted him back so bad. He came back, and probably the greatest return that WWE's ever had. Maybe not in certain aspects, but other aspects, I'd say it's probably the greatest return they've ever had. And they came back and went on this awesome tag team title run. I thought it was good. Their whole rivalry with Sheamus and Cesaro was really good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed them as tag team champions. And it seemed like, because I was worried when they came back, I thought they were going to make them like the Dudley Boys, where they came back just to be a couple of fucking losers, but they actually made them champions and they were actually doing stuff with them, and it had me put faith in it. And I was watching every week because of them. That was the reason I was watching Raw every week. And then they lost the tag titles, and then they did nothing for a while, and then they split them up. Jeff went to SmackDown as U.S. champ, and Jeff was having his own singles run, which was pretty cool. Then Matt was doing his whole Woken thing, which freaking sucked more dick than a fucking hooker down the fucking corner. I mean, everybody was excited to see Woken Matt, and everybody was excited to see him do it with Bray Wyatt. I didn't mean do it like that. I meant a match. And everybody was so excited. They're like, oh, I wanted to see Broken Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. What did you think it was going to be? Do you think it was going to be good? Because it wasn't. It was fucking shit. And Matt Hardy's Woken run was terrible. It ruined any semblance of what the character had left. And then Matt Hardy left. Oh, okay, so then they were the Hardy Boys again. Jeff had a great rivalry with Randy Orton. Then Jeff got hurt. Well, Jeff got hurt at some point. Matt also got hurt at some point. And this goes to show that the Hardys can't really be the Hardys anymore. As much as it sucks to say that, both got injured and were out for a long time, which has really never happened to either one of them. Especially Jeff, with all the crazy shit he's done, he's rarely ever been injured in his career. But like, as soon as he comes back for a WWE run, oh, Jeff's hurt, out for a while. Then Jeff gets hurt again, out for almost a whole year, and it just goes to show that they can't be who they are anymore. As much as it sucks, they'll go out there and try to be. Jeff will go out there and do some crazy retard shit to try to be too extreme Jeff Hardy. Matt will go out there in AEW and fucking take a spot where he cracks his head off the floor to try to still be what they were in the Attitude Era. It just, they're too old to be doing that now. Their bodies are going to break down. They're not invincible like they used to be.
Yeah.
And it sucks to see that. But then Matt left to go to AEW, and he tried to do that freaking broken Matt Hardy gimmick, and it fell, as Jim Cornette would say, flatter than 4 o'clock. And fucking... So then, Jeff's been by himself ever since, and he was on SmackDown. He had the Intercontinental title. It seemed like things were going to be, if not great, at least Jeff was going to have some sort of decent run. But no, Jeff lost the Intercontinental title, got drafted to Raw, and has had a feud with Elias that was shitty, and now Jeff's been losing, 5-6 weeks in a row now, keeps jobbing out, keeps tapping out. Like, what did Jeff do to deserve that? Like, I still feel like, besides his U.S. title reign and that rivalry with Randy Orton, I feel like since Jeff has came back, we haven't gotten that one last, like, Jeff Hardy run, which sucks, because, like, a lot of people, when Jeff came back, even when they came back as the Hardy Boys, everybody was still only, like, I remember as soon as they came back, people were like, okay, like, the Hardys are cool, but I want to see Jeff go for the world title. That's what a lot of people were saying, and a lot of people still want Jeff Hardy to have one more world title reign before he's done. The likelihood of that happening, I will say, is 0 right now, for a couple reasons. One, because I don't think, now that Matt Hardy is in AEW, I don't think they're even going to give Jeff any kind of title shot, let alone a world title shot. Are you fucking kidding me? I would love to see Jeff versus Drew instead of Goldberg versus Drew, which they announced tonight. But we'll get to that when we get to that, and Austin can talk about that. But it's not going to happen, because Jeff isn't Jeff anymore, which sucks. Like, he tries to be, he really tries to be, but you can tell Jeff isn't. It's like, people need to realize this isn't the same Jeff from 2007 to 2009. This isn't the same charismatic enigma, no more words WWE champion. This isn't the TNA world champion Jeff Hardy. This isn't, like, Attitude Era Jeff Hardy. This isn't the big huge star Jeff Hardy anymore. And it really does hurt me to say that, because, like, Jeff's one of my favorite wrestlers ever, and it really does suck to see how he is now, what they're doing with him now. And, like, it's just Jeff, he does still have that star power, but it's just Jeff just isn't, he can't be the same Jeff Hardy anymore. And people just don't see that, and they say that Jeff should be world champion, this and that. Don't get me wrong, I would love to see Jeff as world champion again, but I know that's not going to happen. I'm not that dumb to get my hopes up for that. And it's just like, I don't understand why they're jobbing this dude out week after week after week after, like, everything he's done.
Well,
Like, I just don't. I mean, it has to be because Matt is in AEW. I don't see any other reason why they would be treating Jeff like that. Like,
I don't know.
It's just
I
frustrating.
really don't know.
It's frustrating as a Jeff Hardy fanboy, filthy Mark, whatever you want to call me. It's frustrating because I was very excited for Jeff to be back in WWE, because I didn't get to watch Jeff in WWE, because literally When I started watching wrestling was in 2009, literally the month after Jeff Hardy left. So I didn't get to watch him in WWE when he was actually there during when I was watching. So when he came back, I was like, oh, I finally get to see Jeff in WWE. But it's not how it was 10 years ago, and people just don't realize that. Like, I don't even think Matt and Jeff realize that. They're both in their 40s, they're getting old, and they can't be doing the Hardy Boys jumping off stuff anymore. And the fans don't realize that either, because that's all that they want them to do. That's why people keep saying they want Jeff to face Darby Allin in an extreme match. They want Matt and Jeff to face this team in a ladder match. And it's just like like they just can't do that anymore. They've even had Jeff. They had Jeff in an Intercontinental title ladder match. What did he do? Jumped off a ladder. I'm sure Jeff was feeling the effects of that for like a month or two after that. And
Yeah.
like when Jeff did the swanton on Elias through that table and hit his head on, or at least it looked like he hit his head on the steps. Like,
He did. He did.
I'm sure that messed Jeff Hardy up for a couple weeks, and I'm sure him and Matt, they're at this point in their career, I'm sure that their bodies have to be killing them from wrestling. And it's just
All
the whole
right.
thing is frustrating, and oh god, and I just wish that they would do something more with Jeff. They even though Jeff can't go and be the same Jeff Hardy that he used to be, doesn't mean that they can't utilize him in some kind of other way, because it's like you have Jeff Hardy, you can do so many interesting things with him, but they just do nothing with him and make him lose every week. Anyway, I'm done talking about Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off there at the end there.
This is frustrating.
All right. So next we have Sheamus and Keith Lee versus Ms Morrison. This match was actually okay. There was a spot, like unplanned spot, where Keith Lee put Morrison in the corner, which I'll talk about Morrison after this match, because I do want to talk about Morrison.
Wait, what do you mean it was an unplanned spot?
It was an unplanned spot because Keith Lee put John Morrison in the corner and then ran on full force, and the freaking whole turnbuckle came off the hinge.
Mm.
Like, so, like the turnbuckle was off, and they had to go to commercial break. So, another commercial break of the 50 million. So,
Mm-hmm.
and so,
Thing.
yeah, Keith Lee and Sheamus pick up the victory. What did John Morrison do? I'm confused with what John Morrison did, because they have buried him ever since he's been back.
He hasn't done anything but lose. Don't remember him winning
Exactly.
once.
He won the tag titles with Miz,
Oh yeah,
but then
that's
had him
true.
for like a month and a half.
Yeah.
So, I
Couldn't tell you.
mean,
Making
I don't
John
know. I'm
Morrison look like a
confused.
fucking scrub loser.
Yeah. So then we got Triple H accepting Randy Orton's challenge, and
By the way,
then
this whole show they baited you with Triple H and Randy Orton, and the result of what they baited you with the whole show to get you to watch all 3 hours wasn't even worth it.
no, it wasn't.
It was terrible.
But Keith Lee versus Sheamus. So their second match of the night. So Sheamus and Keith Lee have. I didn't really watch this match, to be honest. I was out. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was, I guess, something, but like it wasn't really something I was gonna watch. I got back right when Keith Lee won, and then Sheamus and Keith Lee hugged it out. They're doing their whole Daniel Bryan and freaking Kane thing, hugging it out. Then, oh, Goldberg in quotation marks. Goldberg, I accept your challenge at the Royal Rumble. You are next. By Drew McIntyre.
This is Austin's. I'll let Austin handle this because this is his pet peeve.
I can't even get mad anymore. I'm just disappointed. Like, I can't even get to the seething rage. I'm just upset and disappointed. Like, like, who in their right mind want to see Drew McIntyre and Goldberg? You must have dementia if you want to see that.
The fans do, Austin. WWE
No.
is giving the fans what they want.
We're gonna move on because we're gonna see freaking something else that's just annoying. Retribution.
Oh God.
I give a reminder every week that Retribution is dead. Okay? So it's T-Bar, which is basically the only one that fights in the goddamn
Yep, Dominic
matches.
Dijakovic.
He took on Xavier Woods because apparently Kofi Kingston was out of action and is in England right now with the World Rugby Cup. That's what I saw.
Yep, that's why.
So
that's why he missed Raw.
So I mean, it'd probably be better than watching Raw, to be honest. So T-Bar scores a win with the Feast Your Eyes and squashes Xavier Woods. Then it's the Riddler versus Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship. Bobby Lashley squashes Riddle. It's like not even like a contest. Squashes him. And then the Riddler wants MVP.
Yeah, this was around when I started watching the show. I got off work.
Okay, so then you take over.
So when I started watching, the first thing I seen was Riddle and Lashley, and then Lashley retained, and then I didn't see the whole MVP thing because I was getting out of the car, so I was watching it on my phone as I was driving like a crazy person because Austin bullied me into watching it. Couldn't wait till I get home, so I had to.
No.
So I had to do it while I was driving, put my life on the line for Monday Night Raw.
That was your decision.
So when I clicked back on it, I saw MVP in like a flower shirt, like a flower flannel or something. But MVP lost. But
yeah. So onto the Lacey Evans and Ric Flair thing. Apparently, WWE retweeted a tweet that Lacey Evans made. I don't know what's better: the win, the money, the sweet, or peeing off the queen. Thank you, Daddy, Ric Flair, Nature Boy. She said, it makes me want to gag, man.
That's not what you were saying earlier, because you were talking about Ric Flair's pants, and you said you wished Lacey Evans was on your pants.
No.
Oh, now you're taking back what you said.
I didn't say it like that. No.
Yes, you did.
No, that's not how I said it.
You said the only thing interesting on Raw was Ric Flair's pants.
Because I said the only thing that's excited was Ric Flair's pants because Lacey Evans. That's not how you completely reworded it.
You said I wish Lacey Evans could be on my pants. That's what you said.
Nah, no, I did not.
You did.
No, I didn't.
So now that we're recording, you're gonna sit here and feed these people lies, Austin.
I'm not. You're feeding them lies.
No, I'm not. I'm telling the truth. The truth
You're
is the
not telling
truth.
no truth.
The truth is
I
the
do
truth,
not remember
Austin.
saying that I wanted Lacey Evans on my pants.
That's
I
what
did
you
not
said.
remember saying that.
You said it.
I don't remember it.
I do.
It definitely wasn't like that.
Yes, it was. It was 150% exactly how you think it is.
Alright, let's go on.
uh, what was after the MVP Riddle match?
It was AJ Styles and Gulak.
Oh yeah. So AJ Styles comes out with Omos. So first of all, Drew Gulak didn't even get an entrance. He got a jobber entrance. So that's nice. On top of that, Drew Gulak is wearing orange tights now for some odd reason. This match was the winner would be in the Royal Rumble match. See, and this is what I don't understand. This is the exact fucking thing that makes no sense. Why does AJ Styles have to compete in a match to be in the Royal Rumble, but fucking Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke can just announce that they're in the Royal Rumble? How does that make any sense? Why
I
can
don't know.
why can some people announce that they're in the Rumble, but then some people have to have matches? That doesn't make any sense. It literally makes no sense.
Alright. So
But
AJ
Styles
Styles
won,
wins that.
obviously.
Yeah.
He won with a phenomenal forearm. It was pretty much a no contest for Drew
Yeah.
Gulak. Like, there's no chance on heaven and earth that he was going to win this match. If God himself came down and tried to help Drew Gulak, he was not winning this match.
Yeah. So next was Triple H getting ready for his match in his Motorhead t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. And then I
And
think,
Keith Lee.
Keith Lee came up and was talking to him.
And then they fist bumped. And
I couldn't
then
hear what he said because I had my volume off because I was trying to hear Austin.
I didn't even listen to what he said. So
From what I heard, he said something about he was talking about NXT with Triple H, and then he said something about since I got here on Raw, but then I didn't hear the rest.
yeah. So I mean, then it's this was a Demo's favorite part. Freaking the blonde bimbos versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler.
Oh, Austin, we didn't even talk about your favorite part of the show, the historied career of Goldberg.
That was not my favorite part. You know it.
So they showed a package thing of all Goldberg's quote unquote highlights of his career in WCW, the streak, beating Hogan for the title, then winning the World Heavyweight title in WWE, and then the Universal title and his comeback and all that, and him and his stupid son and that whole thing. And Austin was so excited.
No, I was not.
So, so we went from Austin's favorite part of Raw to my favorite part of Raw, which was the blonde bimbos, Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, versus the Snack Attack, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler.
Why are you
So
calling her a snack?
Snack Attack, Nia is the snack part because she's fat, and Attack is Shayna Baszler because she fucking jokes people out.
Oh, okay.
Never on this earth would I call Nia Jax anything that's not degrading her. I would never give Nia Jax a compliment ever. But so keep in mind there's 15 minutes left of Raw. They have until 11 p.m. and it is 10:45 and Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are coming out. Then they go to commercial for no reason. Then Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke come out. Mandy changes her gear again, and then they randomly announce themselves for the Royal Rumble. By the way, Shayna is still not in the Royal Rumble. Don't know if you noticed that, Austin.
I
Nia,
didn't notice that.
Nia is in the Rumble. Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke are in the Rumble, but not Shayna. Can I ask why? Does anybody know why? Why can't she just announce herself? Why did AJ
I don't
Styles have to
know.
win a fucking match to be in it when everybody else
Maybe
can
Shayna
announce
has to
themselves?
win a match.
Shayna won this match. Is that not good enough?
I don't know.
Nia didn't do nothing except fucking botch this whole match. Same with Dana Brooke, but they deserve to be in the Royal Rumble. Whatever. This tag team match was awful. All four of these women are awful. Shayna's the least awful, but I don't give a freaking dog's turd about Shayna anymore because they buried her so much and they made her terrible. They put her with Nia Jax, which if you're putting somebody with Nia Jax, you might as well just be fucking teaming up with Satan himself. And I like Mandy Rose, I do, but putting her with Dana Brooke is not gonna make her any better in the ring. It's not gonna make her any better as a character. It's not. You're putting her with somebody who's also blonde, who also has big lips and big tits, and it's not gonna do anything to help her. It's not even helping Dana Brooke. As a matter of fact, Dana Brooke looks as worse as she ever has. And I don't understand this outcry of support for Dana Brooke. Like people, they want to see Dana Brooke get pushed. Why? She's fucking diarrhea in the ring. I was watching this match and Dana Brooke was botching moves with Shayna Baszler. Nia Jax was botching moves with everybody. She doesn't even have to wrestle somebody to botch. And it's like Raw has literally the worst women's division on the planet. Like they literally have the worst women's division I've ever seen. They have Asuka, who's the champion, Charlotte, and Asuka and Charlotte are the tag champions. Then they have Lacey Evans. Was Peyton Royce out there with Lacey Evans, or was she not even on this show?
Nope. Not
Well,
even on the show.
well, they have Peyton Royce. They have, I guess, Nikki Cross, technically, but they don't use Nikki Cross. They have the Blonde Bimbos and Snack Attack, and what else do they have? Nothing. Literally, no. Oh,
Lana.
they have Lana, but nobody gives a shit about Lana. She's quote unquote injured, but she's posting TikTok videos every day, so she's not really hurt.
Nope.
She dances like she's
So,
injured. So this tag team match sucked, and there's beginning to be dissension on Team Snack Attack. God. So what happened was Nia was climbing to the second rope to do her fucking free willy splash, and Shayna tags herself in, and Nia looks at her like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And Shayna just puts Mandy Rose in the whatever the fuck she calls it, Karafuda clutch,
yeah,
and
Karafuda.
Mandy taps out immediately, looking like a jobber. So you had somebody who announced himself for the Royal Rumble look like a jobber to somebody who's not even in the Royal Rumble match. How does that make any sense on this earth? Somebody
I
tell
don't
me.
know.
How does that make sense? You have Drew Gulak pretty much job out to AJ Styles so he can be in the Rumble match. Then you have Mandy, who announced herself for the Royal Rumble, tap out to somebody who's not in the Royal Rumble. What kind of booking is that? Also, Nia Jax dyed her hair again, thinking that she looks sexy. She looks like fucking Fiona. She doesn't look sexy at all. Like I don't understand why she even tries. Like gyms are open. Like literally, I'm not even trying to be mean. Every time I see this woman, it's like she gains 20 pounds. I've actually been concerned about her health. Like I told Austin, her head looks like when you put a Mattel head on a Jax figure. It just, like, her head is small and her body is massive. And she looks like a Brachiosaurus. Like, this woman is probably the worst wrestler I've ever seen. There's only one wrestler that's worse than her, and that's Eva Marie. But Nia Jax is getting very, very close to surpassing Eva Marie in terribleness. And I just don't understand all these people sitting here saying Nia Jax is one of the best heels in the business. Fuck. Nia Jax doesn't even have heels. She has what those fat women get called like cankle or something like that, where their calf and their ankle like morph together from all the freaking beef in their legs, whatever the fuck it's called. This tag match was god awful. Snack Attack wins because Shayna tagged herself in and did the Kirifuda clutch to Mandy, and then there's slight teases of dissension and Snack Attack. Like anybody gave a fuck about them in the first place. God, what a terrible tag team match. Then after that, hey, guess what? We got like 7 minutes. Let's throw Triple H and Randy Orton out there because we clickbaited you this whole episode and have led you on. So now let's get to this garbage. Do you want me to talk about this?
I'll talk about it because I think you're gonna blow a fuse if you talk about it. Okay, so
God,
Triple H comes out to the ring, and then Randy Orton comes out methodical, like he contemplates coming in because he doesn't want to hurt his friend, and then he comes in, gets punched, goes out, goes to commercial.
Yep.
Comes back, and they're going at it. Triple H starts off doing good, then Triple H starts getting demolished by Randy Orton. They go to the outside. They do a couple spots. Randy's cheek gets cut open. They go. Triple H takes Orton into the ring, gets a sledgehammer, goes into the ring. The Fiend stuff starts popping up. So I'm like, okay, here we go. So it's obviously just Alexa. I thought it was the Fiend because I was stupid, but it was Alexa. Triple H's sledgehammer was on fire, and then he disappeared, and Alexa was there, and looking at Randy, and then this fake freaking fireball, you could tell was edited, gets thrown at Randy. And Randy does this fake scream, and brawl ends with Randy maybe being blind.
Yep, the last thing they say on Raw before it ends is Orton might be blind. And then he's like holding his eyes and crying like a little bitch. And then Raw goes off the air. What a great episode. It was better than Legends Night, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Not by much, but a lot of plot holes and nonsensical things that don't make any sense. By the way, I'm gonna like need Nia Jax to 1, lose weight, 2, learn how to wrestle, but 3, I want her to stop acting like she's The Rock, trying to throw Samoan drops and all that type of shit like you're The Rock. 1, just because you're related to The Rock, which I don't know how someone like that is related to The Rock, because you had people who were overweight in that family, like Umaga was a big dude, and fucking Rikishi and like Jacob Fatu, and like everybody in that family who are amazing in the ring. Then you have Nia Jax, who, correct me if I'm wrong, is fatter than Rikishi, who you would think that being related to that family, she would have some sort of wrestling training or would know at least be decent in the ring like Mandy Rose. But no. She first of all, her gear looks like a hefty trash bag. That's number 1. Number 2, see, everybody makes up excuses. Oh, it's Nia Jax's gear that makes her look fat. She's not actually that big. Trust me, that gear is screaming for mercy with all that weight under it. But she's throwing, first of all, shitty ass Samoan drops. I have wrestled in backyard matches and I have thrown way better Samoan drops than that. It's not even that difficult of a move to do, and she just like falls back and tries to crush people with her weight. Like, and then she throws these unsafe leg drops and does these unsafe punches and stomp. Everything she does is unsafe. She's a walking safety hazard. But like, just because she's Samoan doesn't mean she's The Rock. Nobody is ever gonna be The Rock. It's just like, she frustrates me so much. I hate her. I would rather see Lana wrestle than Nia Jax.
Oh my god. That's bad.
I would rather see, if I had to choose between Lana or Nia Jax to win the Rumble, I would go with Lana, cause Nia,
Oh
oh,
no.
God, she fucking looks like the goddamn fucking Michelin Man. God, she irritates me. Just the sight of her just freaking pisses me off. I'm sure whatever her real name is, I'm sure she's a very nice person in real life. I'm sure she is. But the character she plays on TV is god awful. I don't know how people are sitting here saying she's one of the best heels in the business and her heel work is on par with Triple H and The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. You must be smoking whatever Jeff Hardy's passing around backstage that's getting him in trouble and jobbing him out every week. Whatever you're smoking, let me have some of that, because obviously you have no brain if you think that.
God, dude.
Nia Jax's heel work is the equivalent of a cup of spilled milk. There's no substance to it.
Oh,
I'd rather watch freaking watching paint dry would be more of a heel than Nia Jax. God, what a terrible show. What a terrible wrestler. So your thoughts on this Raw, Austin?
it sucked, but like it wasn't as bad as last week.
Yeah. Freaking Nia got lucky last week that she wasn't on the show. She was able to avoid me last week, but this week, first of all, I know that bitch can't run, so there's no escaping me. God.
Oh God. Alright, well I guess that's the review. A lot shorter than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm. I already talked about Raw Talk and how upset that made me. I mean, you know what? Let me check Raw Talk real quick. I want to see if Sarah Schreiber is still on there.
I think it ended.
And it says it's still live. Play live.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now it's ended. Now it's
Yep.
playing the Stone Cold Broken Skull sessions. Let me not click on that. Okay, so I guess it was Sarah Schreiber, so I didn't even get to see Charlie Caruso's tits today, so that's great. I had to watch freaking Nia Jax fucking blubber ass. God. Nia Jax fucking goddamn fucking megalodon looking self.
When Nemo sees Nia Jax, he says, "Throw the harpoon."
God. Every time Nia Jax sits in the bathtub, it's like the Titanic sinking. God. How could one person be so unsafe and untrained at wrestling? It amazes me
Know.
how someone like that can be pushed so much just because she's related to The Rock.
God, if Marco Stunt was related to The Rock, he'd probably be WWE champion by now.
Marco Stunt's a better wrestler than Nia Jax.
Oh no, no.
I would
Okay,
love to
you're
see Nia
pushing.
Jax in AEW. How well that would go.
Said Nia Jax and Nyla Rose.
What a gruesome twosome. God, Nia Jax and fucking Awesome Kong. Or Nia Jax and Abaddon.
Awesome Kong could still go. You know, when she's in a singles match. Well, that's the end of the review.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. See you guys later.
Well, you better stop laughing, Austin, because tomorrow you get to watch Impact.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. I can't watch it because I'm gonna be at work. So.
Oh, you said you'd take glances at it. Don't need
I'll
me.
try to, but I can't make any promises. So I had to suffer through Nia Jax tonight, so you can suffer Impact tomorrow. It's a fair trade.
Alright.
You got to watch the good part of Raw. I had to watch the shittiest part. I had to rush home. I had to rush home.
You did not rush home.
I
There's
got
no
something to
way.
eat because there was no way in hell I was gonna watch Raw without eating and drinking something. Soon as I'm in the drive-through, Austin's rushing me to get home to watch Raw. So I had to
I wasn't
speed,
rushing
and I
you.
had to take the short way home
You
because
did not speed.
how do you know you weren't in my car?
There is no way you sped to watch Raw.
I was watching it while I was driving, Austin. Because
You didn't have to.
you kept telling me to
No,
watch
you
it.
didn't have to. You
I
didn't
said
have to.
maybe I
You
could
could have
watch it on my
waited.
phone. You said, yeah, you could.
Yeah, that's all I said. I said you could.
Yeah,
Didn't
and
mean you
then,
had to.
then you kept harassing me until I did.
No, 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 no. No, no, no.
I almost died for you.
No, that's...
I literally had to freaking Fast and Furious home so I could watch Raw.
You didn't have the Fast and Furious home.
What did I get? A freaking terrible matches. I got to see Nia Jax, and I got to see freaking Randy Orton crying like a baby. I hope you enjoy that murder mystery storyline tomorrow.
Shut up.
No, I'm glad you got to see your favorite wrestler Goldberg, though.
I don't like Goldberg.
Austin has a Goldberg pop vinyl, so he's a closet Goldberg fan.
I had it because it was a gift.
Sound like Mr. Krabs. He said, that was a gift.
It was. I'm telling you.
Austin showed me his room, and he had a Kenny Omega poster and a Goldberg poster.
No, I did not. You're lying.
I would never tell these people lies. First it was the Lacey Evans pants comment. Now you're lying about this, Austin.
You've been lying this entire time.
No, I haven't.
Except for the Raw review.
So the Lacey Evans thing was true then.
Fine, whatever. but the freaking Kenny Omega and Goldberg thing is not. You liar.
I'm not lying.
You're lying.
I'm like Abe Lincoln. I can't lie.
You can't even keep a straight face.
Because I was thinking how funny it was when you were showing me your room and you had to like hurry up and take the posters down. But I saw them.
I didn't take no posters down. Not a fan of Kenny Twinkle Toes Omega. Or Oldberg.
I saw that Goldberg icon poster before you ripped it off the wall.
I don't have a Goldberg poster.
When they announced the pivotal moments in Goldberg's career highlight thing or whatever it was, I never heard Austin have so much genuine excitement.
I didn't have excitement.
So
I was disappointed.
Not Randy. So Goldberg is going to be facing Drew at the Rumble, but Goldberg is also in the Royal Rumble match. So
there's no way he's in the Royal Rumble match.
I was looking at a thing that said confirm people for the Royal Rumble, and Goldberg was one of them. So imagine Goldberg beats Drew and wins the Rumble in the same night. I think you'll see a next level Austin rage.
Yeah.
Austin will be crying tears of joy for his favorite wrestler.
No, I would not. He's not my favorite wrestler.
Come on, Austin, you know it's true.
Just in the review, he's not my favorite wrestler.
Austin says as he's wearing his Goldberg WWE shop socks.
I'm wearing no socks right now. And I only have Ultimate Warrior and freaking Macho Man socks.
Austin's wearing his official AEW Kenny Omega shirt.
I'm wearing a shirt that says I'm sarcastic. And I'm not sarcastic right now.
Everybody will see through your lies one day, Austin.
I'm not lying one bit.
Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching this review. We'll see you tomorrow for Impact. I'm sure that'll be fun. And,
No, it won't. No, it freaking won't.
How do you know, Austin?
It'll
They
be
could
the
put on a
bane.
good
It will
card.
be the bane. It will be the bane of my existence.
They might put on a good card, Austin.
A good card and
Yeah.
Impact does not mix.
you never know. It could end up like Raw tonight. It could have been.
That's
one
like
of their
saying I would win
great
$1 million if I stubbed my toe. It would not work.
I'm sure it won't be that bad. It won't be Raw bad.
Oh, you think?
I mean, I won't be watching it, so it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'll try, but like I said, I can't make no promises. And Austin has to watch Hard to Kill too, because I can't, because I have to work.
And the freaking review.
Austin's literally gonna buy the pay-per-view to watch it.
No.
You said you were buying Impact Plus.
No, I did. No, I did not. No, I did not.
Austin's getting his Impact Plus subscription to watch Hard to Kill.
I said I used to have Impact Plus, but I canceled it when Joey Ryan signed. You freaking liar.
I'm not lying. I told you
I said
if I bought you a Impact Plus subscription, would you take it? And you said yes.
I would take it to watch the old shows.
Are the old shows even on there?
Yeah. Dude, I could watch freaking, like, Slammiversary 2007 and have a fun time, but no, I have to watch Hard to Kill.
Austin said more like hard to watch. Oh,
More like painful to watch.
hard to get through. Hard to stomach. Oh my god.
Hard to not vomit.
Hard to watch it by yourself.
In the freaking review.
Alright, so we'll see you tomorrow for Impact, and then we will see you Saturday for Hard to Kill. In the meantime and in between time, you can catch me on this channel. Go to Austin's channel, Austin the Artist YT, and also
That's my Twitch channel. That's my Twitch channel.
same thing.
My YouTube channel is just Austin Artist.
YT. So make sure to go to that.
No.
His YouTube
My
channel is
Twitch
Austin the
channel-
Artist.
Yes.
YT.
Thank you. No, shut up. That's my Twitch channel, which I don't mind Twitch viewers if you want to come, but like,
Exactly. Go to twitch.tv/Austin the Artist.
YT.
That's your YouTube channel.
That's I use my Twitch.
Alright. Be sure to go to Austin's Twitch. He will be doing a Goldberg My Career pretty soon.
No, I will not.
Stay tuned for
I'd rather do Gilbert.
Stay tuned for more universe where
I'd rather do draws.
Oh god. You'd be doing your My Career in a wheelchair then. But stay tuned for more universe where next time Goldberg will be making his Ring of Honor debut on Austin's show.
Against the Cuckster and losing every freaking match.
Austin drafted him.
I ain't drafting
his own free will. He asked me if he could have Goldberg, and I gave it to him. So.
Nope. I was forced to by your goddamn fans. because your goddamn chat thinks I deserve pain every time I join.
So stay tuned for that. Also, stay tuned for more of Austin's Jim Cornette in my career.